The storm has already taken its toll. She sees the bird before she knows if she can save it.
The wing is locked in ice. She runs in before the cold can finish the damage. She forces herself to slow down. One wrong move could make the bird fight harder.
For a moment, we glimpse what she is trying to reach: warmth, shelter, and one fragile chance.
Now the approach begins for real. Every step has to keep the bird from panicking. She studies the bird from the side. The cabin is close, but not close enough yet. She makes herself small and steady. The blanket will have to become trust before it becomes restraint. The damage is clearer now. The wing cannot lift cleanly, and the bird is losing balance. Eagle is down. I'm going in. Tell the helicopter to stand by. She reaches in with bare caution. The bird is alert, but the strength is not all there. This is the decision point. Once she moves, she has to finish it.
It's okay, little one. We're here now. Just hold still. You're gonna be all right.
The rescue becomes physical. She has only seconds to keep the wings controlled. The bird fights on instinct. She answers with pressure, balance, and care.
The weight settles into her arms. Now she has to carry both fear and hope back home. Each step sinks and drags. The cabin feels farther with every breath.
The bird is still watching everything. Warm light begins to replace open cold.
The shelter is finally in reach. She does not slow until she is almost at the door. All right, you're safe now. Inside. Just hold on. Yeah, he's cold. Get the blankets. The first real warmth touches the bird. She can finally see what the storm left behind. The damage is worse in the light, but the bird is still fighting to breathe steadily. All right, hold still. Easy does it. This is a better spot for you. Just a little more. The whole cabin turns into a shelter. Every fixed corner now has a purpose. You're safe now. Stay still. She starts with heat and patience. The rescue slows down into careful work. The bird does not trust her yet, but it stays still enough to let the work continue.
She keeps the room warm and the rhythm steady. Rescue becomes routine, one small motion at a time.
She offers water and waits through the refusal. Trust cannot be rushed. You are safe here. I will stay with you. You are not alone. The ice is finally giving way.
Oh.
What was rigid begins to soften. It's okay. You're safe now. This will help keep you warm. Morning finds the bird upright. Weakness remains, but collapse is no longer immediate. She changes tactics and offers food. This is another kind of test. The first bite changes the room. Survival is no longer only a possibility. From outside, the cabin looks small against the snow. Inside, the rescue keeps moving forward. Every feather matters to flight. You're doing well. Work gives way to rest. The bird needs stillness as much as treatment now. They settle into a quieter rhythm. Rest for the bird, preparation for her.
The bird no longer reads every motion as a threat. A quiet bond begins to hold.
New snowfall raises the stakes again. Leaving the cabin will be harder if she must. The storm is not finished with us. She takes the risk of stepping out for water. Necessity drives her back into the cold. When she comes back, the bird has lost ground. Recovery has turned uncertain again.
She answers weakness with warmth and touch. Outside, the weather keeps pressing in.
The bird rejects food now. That small setback lands harder than the storm. She needs this. Will it help? The storm's worsening. But I won't give up on her. The swallow is small, but it matters. The bird is still choosing life. The body begins to settle again. She feels the change before she fully trusts it. Keep trying.
You're doing well.
Just a little more.
The wings open wider than before. For the first time, release feels possible.
The storm has passed. She carries the bird back toward the place where the story began. She gives the bird ground under open sky again. The next choice belongs to the eagle.
The body looks different now. What was collapsed has become alert and balanced.
She retreats and removes herself from the decision. Care now means letting go.
The bird tests itself against the wind. The movement holds.
She knows not to interfere now. Waiting is the last hard part of rescue.
A first glide proves what the night built toward. The bird can hold itself in air again.
She finally lets the blanket fall. She will not need to carry the bird again.
The true release arrives all at once. Strength returns in a single committed lift.
She follows the flight with her whole body. The cabin is behind her, but the rescue is still in view. The bird circles once overhead. The farewell feels almost deliberate. There is one last pass above the cabin. Then the wild takes the bird back.
She stays at the doorway and watches until there is nothing left to watch.
The cabin keeps the shape of what happened. Care remains visible even after the bird is gone. One small trace remains behind. She accepts it without trying to keep more.